got signed, really.
Yeah.
That's why they got signed. Some of them got signed and put all that in the albums and ain't go nowhere.
Another one, I hope everyone is doing okay. So viewers, let me know right there who Sean Paul is talking. Well, for me, I think it's Mavado, you know, but you have to stick around for the breakdown because Sean Paul has a lot to say on the interview he did with 2B's TV, in which Sean Paul also gives reason why dancer artists like Vybz, Kartel and Mavado failed to cross over. He not even mentioned Popcaan. I'm like, it seems like Popcaan do nothing for dancehall. You understand, people? But at the same time, Skillibeng, the Prodigy mixtape, ladies only edition is not doing well. But y'all know why, because I did a video and told you how they released this mixtape was so wrong. But click the bell because I can't miss a moment. I was going up by Yaso Jaja. So viewers, Sean Paul had a lot to say in his recent interview with 2B's TV, and I will put the link in the description for y'all to check it out. Because basically right now, I'm just gonna summarize it. So Sean Paul is saying why dancehall artists like Vybz, Kartel and Mavado failed to cross over is because they were obsessed with themselves, with the gully versus Gaza feud, and the international music crowd did not look their way and move on without them. Viewers, right now, comment and let me know if you agree with that. I do not agree one bit. Watch a style here. When I played the little part, you hear it?
Because their minds was geared towards that type of thing. That's why they got signed. Some of them got signed and put all that in the albums and ain't go nowhere.
Sean Paul clearly said some artists got signed from the clash. And personally, I think he is talking to Mavado. Maybe I am wrong. You understand? But all the hints are there in what he said. Because if I preach, he's talking about Mavado, Vybz, Kartel in this time frame in the interview. So basically, Mavado got signed by DJ Khaled. We the best. He went to America. Bam. DJ Khaled put couple of Mavado singers on album he produced. And you clearly heard Sean Paul. These singers went nowhere, and one can say Sean Paul is telling no lies. But we all know every album DJ Khaled produced goes gold, then platinum, then multi-platinum. But the singers like Mavado have on this album went nowhere. Well, one of the recent one went on the Bubbling Under Hot 100. You see it? But Sean Paul is talking big, I assume. So he is using all of this to say the part Mavado and Vybz Kartel chose put them nowhere. It never helped them to cross over. So let me know what you think. But what is so alarming about this interview, he fails to recognize Popcaan. I'm like, Popcaan is doing it big on the international scene. And he has never entered the United States. So I'm like, Sean Paul, something not look right. It just seems like you have an agenda, a vendetta against artists that clash, artists that sing war song. Because if you can check, rap hip hop artists, they sing about guns, violence, but they just do it in a different way. They are not that direct as a dancehall artist. They use some type of words to sugarcoat it. You see me? It is no different. Because if you watch a music video with Young Boy NBA, if his videos is full with machines. So I do not understand where Sean Paul is going with this. Yes, he did not choose the war side, and right now he's currently one of the most streamed artists from out of Jamaica worldwide, hands down. And again, he mentioned the names that never choose the clash: the Conscience, the Egyptian. Recently now you have Coffee, the Charlie Black. But he failed to give Vybz Kartel his full respect. What do I mean by that? Vybz Kartel choose war. He claims the American audience was not listening to it. Them fly past it. But at the same time, an overseas interviewer interviewing a dancer artist will always try to ask his guests about Vybz Kartel. Vybz Kartel name always mentioned. Vybz Kartel is a household name in dancehall. And in 2020, Vybz Kartel is the third most streamed artist from out of Jamaica on Spotify. Sean Paul number 1, Popcaan number 2, Vybz Kartel number 3. So why he can't give Vybz Kartel respect? Me understand Mavado not getting the stream. You see me? So him have a great point with Mavado, but with Vybz Kartel, he has no point viewers. I am being real. Same with Popcaan. No point. Why am not talking about Vybz Kartel fever? If I went gold in America. But Joel, this takes nothing from Sean Paul. Sean Paul is a legend, but we just attack people. Just understand what I try to get to. He is so against this war, in which nothing is wrong. But understand this, you have a lot of artists out there is doing what Sean Paul is doing, but are not that successful. You understand? When I hear a time, I just hear a time. Music is a crazy thing. What work for you might not work for your next man. You catch your pre? But the visa issue that he mentioned has a big part to play with most of our dancehall artists. And my belief, artist is supposed to can express himself in the way he wants, but what he puts out there should be strictly music, nothing personal. Because Bunty, Beanie chose war, clash, and they are so successful. Go and check their Billboard entries. So Sean Paul need to get it right before we even finish with this topic. Mavado made an entry on Billboard with a gangster song. He was not signed. No sir, people. Jaja. But me understand the vision Sean Paul have. More artists big like him. You understand? Sean Paul put in the groundwork, found hits by himself, and then after, start link up with the Latin artists and the collabs he has done over the years. Right now, it is paying off. That is why his streaming numbers are so high. And before me touch out again, if I check for 2020 on YouTube, Sean Paul is the most streamed dancehall artist coming out from Jamaica. And then you have Vybz Kartel at number 2 in line. We're not even going to put in Bob Marley, I swear. But persons that are alive now, you have Sean Paul, then you have Vybz Kartel. So, Sean Paul, do your research because Vybz Kartel is getting a lot of stream for being in the business for like 20 years. Still relevant in 2021, competing with the younger generations. That is not normal for artists. You claim choose war. You see it? Anyways, before me touch out, Skillibeng mixtape, Prodigy, Ladies Only Edition is not doing well. Because guess how management released this project, Chacha, it was executed wrongfully. Because as I said in previous videos, there's no way you have a mixtape release / album with around 21 songs and half of the songs, or I call it everything, was released on YouTube before the release date. And you expect people to pre-order it when it's already free on YouTube. And at the same time, the truth is this, Skillibeng hasn't built a solid fan base for himself like we have a Gaza fan base, a Vendetta fan base. It is just a mixture of fans right now that has not fully made up their mind. So, if this project wasn't released to do well on the charts, okay. But again, poor management decision. You see me? Because I keep it real. Because some people think me bias. But they are for the music and more all artists do great. And when me see these moves, I'm like, no. Because me totally against these moves. But watch our style of viewers. A lot of Vendetta fans are contacting me, letting me know I need to bash Skillibeng. But what they need to know is Skillibeng management team wasn't out here trying to convince dancehall lovers that Skillibeng is creating history, the first Caribbean artist, the first independent artist, the first artist to be number 2 in the world and bag of things. No. Everything was handled in a more professional way. So you cannot bash Skillibeng management team in the way Alkali management team need to get call out, because they exaggerate every single thing for this top price album, and they know when the numbers them nah look right based on what they said in the pre-order, you have to call them out. So that is the difference. Cha-cha. Nonetheless, for Skillibeng, this is one of the consequences of how they release it first, because it's out now. And if you really check, call it just 1 week fully, or going into 2 weeks, and it's not on iTunes in the United States, but it is on Apple Music in the United States around 1,129. That is very poor, viewers, I'm telling you. I know say United States is the major market, because again, there's nothing in our region, the Caribbean, to measure our music. Almost every single country in the world, well, the first world countries, has a measuring system. For example, to be certified gold in America, you need around 500,000 units. Going over to the UK, you need 200,000 units to be certified silver. And in Canada, to be certified gold, you need 40,000 units on a single. So in a sense, a Jamaican artist have to be releasing music for it to cross over, to go in the next country, get some form of acceptance. There's nothing to show when an artist does great numbers in Jamaica. Nothing. You see me? And it needs to change. But viewers, that is just my 2 cents. Leave your thoughts in the comment section of your thoughts of the Skillibeng Ladies Only Edition, the Prodigy. Yeah? Otherwise from that, this mixtape, bad. The woman them, I go crazy. I cannot take nothing from that. You hear the man say, for the ladies, every song on this album have a buzz. Like I tell you, have a buzz. But viewers, I'm out. Do not get it twisted. It is just music.